Okay, we're back here. There's Pine Mountain, Pine Ridge. You follow this all the way down, it'll hit the East Fork. East Fork's way back there. That right there is Mine Gulch. So that'd be Baden Powell. That Mine Gulch back there, that Y, Mine Gulch comes all the way down. It's Mine Gulch Campground. Or you take the upper right-hand turn, it goes up and hits the Bighorn Mine. The Bighorn Mine will be right there in that V. It's the Bighorn Mine. Right back in there. Tom Vince's cabin will be right over there. Guffey Campground will be back there. This here would be Prairie Fork. There's a dirt road right there. I'd like to check that out, that trail. But you got Baldy on the other side of this. There's a trail over here. You can go and hit Dawson's, go over Dawson's, over Pine. You can go and hit the backside of Baldy. Little Fish Fork is on the other side of this. Big Fish Fork is on the other side of this. That over there would be Iron Mountain. We're going down there. HB Hiker. You're leaving when?
Tuesday.
This coming Tuesday. So by the time this video airs, he will be an Arizona resident.
Arizonian.
But go ahead and subscribe to him. I'll put a link to him below. You can keep in contact with him. He'll be coming back from time to time. If you want him to join you on a hike, that'd be possible. Okay, it's the Terra Nova Laser Elite 20. In here, I have a bandana. In here, I have a head bug net and a small through night flashlight. Okay, although this looks like a lot, it is not a lot. 6 pounds, 3 and 3.1 ounces, I believe. In the pockets, in these side pockets, was the bandana, the bug head net, and the through light flashlight. That was in the side. Now in the light bag, I have my headlight, I have my batteries. This is my stove, my cook kit, titanium, Tibetan titanium. It's exactly 2 cups. Oldie but a goodie. This is that one that was so big a few years back. Less than an ounce. Anyway, like that. 2 wet fires in the Esbit. Lighter. Jacks Are Better underquilt. This is an 750 or 800 loft down underquilt for hammock. I didn't bring my overquilt because it being warm at night this time of year. I brought my Lafuma 600 45 degree Eno slab straps. They're not the lightest, but they're really easy to use, and they work out great. Sub 7 Eno hammock. My Sawyer bag all put in there. This is my hygiene bag. I got some wet wipes. I got some baby powder, some talcum powder. That's for like if you start to chafe or whatever. It helps. It helps a lot. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss. Got some salt tablets in case you overheat. Start getting the headaches. A couple of Band-Aids. Some burn ointment, Neosporin. Let's see, aspirin, Q-tip for various things. Some TP, some 100 DEET. A lot of people don't like to use DEET. I love DEET. If they had 1,000, I'd take the 1,000. I like it so thick when you put it on your arm that you can taste it. Keeps the flies off. Food bag. 1 dinner, pasta primavera. 1 lunch, noodles. Coffee and an iced tea. And a guy gave me this at my meetup last time. My MRE, lemon lime, to hoist my food bag. Spork, titanium spork. And that's it. That is for my 6 pound 2-day, 1-night bag. So there are the Eno slap straps. They go through, and then they have all these different things. This is the Eno 6.5 ounce hammock. Holds 300 pounds. Comes with a single rope. This jacks are better. I put it through the same carabiner as the underquilt. With this, because your sleeping bag when you're in a hammock, you're laying on your all your weight is pressing down, so it scratches the lock in your sleeping bag. So if you don't have this underneath, you'll be freezing. Now you can use a pad, sleeping pad, but then your pad only covers like that. The sides, you're gonna have cold spots. Cold spots, your pad shifts, you slide. It's really a pain. So you get this underquilt, slap strap, same setup here. Underquilt. Now I could use my overquilt, but my overquilt's 20 degrees. Actually, it's about 15 degrees. I had some extra loft put in it. It's way too warm for these summer nights. So I got my 45. I'll just get in it, and I have a head bug net. Dave's set up.
I got a war bonnet blackbird. It's got a mosquito netting. It's it's single layer 1.7 nylon, whatever. And then this is my own little gear loft that I made. And it fits my backpack. All my stuff.
Everything right above him. And then your tarp would go above this. We're not going to use tarps tonight because it's obviously not going to rain. Yeah. But the tarp would go above this, come down, so he can reach up there and get anything.
And I've got the same quilt as you, the incubator.
No, this is the Jacks Are Better.
Oh, that's Jacks Are Better? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This is from Hammock gear.
Hammock gear. I have the Hammock gear overquilt.
I need to get a better overquilt.
So, the incubator is a 3/4 length, right? Or
no,
is it
it's full length.
Full length? Okay. And this, with this hammock, this pulls out, giving you a shelf. Yeah. That's what's cool about the Blackbird. And Craig Dwella. I saw it first. I think I saw it on Craig Dwella's channel. Had this shelf. I think that's where I saw it first. And I wanted to get it, but I just purchased the Hennessy Hyperlight. So, and I found a way with my Hyperlight to have a little bit of a shelf. But also on my ridgeline that goes for my tarp, I hooked up 2 loops where I put my Winston fly rod when I fish with it, when I camp with my fly rod. And then I also can hook stuff off that. I can put my clothes over the ridgeline. Basically the same thing as this, but doesn't hold as much. My pack, what I usually do my pack is I clip it here with the loop at the top. I clip it here, and then the bottom belt, weights belt, I bring it up and clip it on either side. So it adds a little bit more warmth here. Not that I need it, but this is the setup we're sleeping in tonight. Came up from the camp, found the spring, trying to find the source. Looks like it just keeps going up and around. But look at this site.
But I'm pretty sure you probably could.
These rocks.
It's not like
Now I've spotted a cave, what looked like a cave, back down here on this outcropping rocks. I'm going to try to climb up around it this way, get on top and come down to it. I could be wrong, but it sure does look like a cave right there. Porthole. The portal to the Lost Dutchman's mine, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Look at this bird. I can't see at all because of the sun in back of me, but he's right in there somewhere. The sun's just blinding me from behind. I can't see if I'm on him or not. Oh, there he is. Center of the screen. Look at that sucker. Look at that thing. There's a couple hikers we met on the way up here. Your name is?
Sean.
Sean, you came from where?
Carlsbad.
All right, first time up here.
First
Pretty neat,
time
huh?
up here. Yeah, last time, a couple weeks ago, we were at Guffey, but this is the first time going down into the gulch.
And your name is?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Harvest.
You're not afraid of getting stung?
Well, no, don't give him a chance to. Remove the stinger. Okay.
Is the stinger removed? You want a knife?
I'll get it right here. Vitamin B. Remove the stinger. It's exactly like honey. It's a bit of honey. It's nature's bit of honey. It's vitamin B. Okay, look at that. That's a yucca. You see me do it all the time, so now you're gonna see another guy's opinion of it. Some wild edibles.
Yeah, it's bitter though. A little bitter.
Late in the season for some of them.
Is it supposed to be sweeter?
It's like a lime honey taste almost.
Yeah. Nummy, nummy, nummy.
Look what Dave found. This is a piece of one of those ships like on Roswell, where the metal moves. Look at that. Part of a disc. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. Ha! Falco reference. But from what song, guys? The heat's not on the log. It's, see, my finger's under it. The heat is a ½ inch above the log. It's all going up. Heat rises. Two cups of water, which is exactly what my meal calls for. Pasta primavera. Okay, there's no real wind up here. But what I did is I put that foil there. You see, that foil keeps the flame from coming up and heating up my handles. So the cube's about gone. See that? There's just a speck left. We had a rolling boil here a minute ago. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the bag. A subscriber of mine, a friend of mine I had for a while, he made this for me. Look at that. Little paracord. Holds a PS4. He also made me a camera sling with a carabiner and a keychain. Now, if this is you, make a comment saying it's okay and I will put a link to your channel. If not, I will not. But I want to thank you for this. And if there's anything that you ever need, let me know. Watch what Dave's going to do.
Well-awaited beer. These things like you have to get in the...
Little Newcastle action.
Man.
So we got some pasta primavera. Some more pasta primavera.
Mac and cheese.
Peach iced tea. Lemonade. Newcastle. Well, 45-degree bag. Ultralight 7-ounce hammock. Extra bitter underquilt. See, the underquilt comes all the way up, so even your arms are protected from the outside. And as long as you're in the sleeping bag protects you. But on the bottom, your loft is smashed. So on this, your loft is on the outside, It's like having a sleeping bag underneath you. It cradles you. The more pressure you put down, you can bunch it up at the foot, bunch it up at the head, and it cradles you. Just like Dave's there. See that? It's bunched up. It's a little saggy here, but when he gets in, that hammock pushes down, it's going to fit him like a glove. Watch. See that? It comes up all the way around him. There's his feet in the foot box. See that? See, that's the bottom of the sleeping bag now. That becomes the bottom. And then his overquilt. See, the overquilt doesn't have a bottom. You just pull it up like a blanket. It has a foot box. Keeps your feet warm. And then the top just covers you. It can snap around the neck. And the bottom of the sleeping bag becomes your underquilt. So that way, you're not sliding all over. You're not struggling to stay in.
Yeah.
Pretty comfortable. Here's another thing. This little bag here, this Eno bag, is attached. The whole hammock goes into this. But when you're in it, I got my car keys in there. I got my bear whistle and my headlight. A couple things Colin from Colin Outdoors sent me. My medications. I got some Excedrin, some Advil, some allergy medicines, everything in this waterproof tube. Put it all in there. Cinch it up a little bit. Flip it over. Hangs on the outside. My pants are underneath my sleeping bag. See that massive slide there? That whole slide gave away and all that rock come down? Well, I drove across where it crosses the road, and you cannot make that with a car. It's impossible. My truck barely made it. My truck's got a lot of clearance. There's only 2 other cars down past where I was. Actually down where I was. A Subaru truck and I don't know what the other one was. But I wouldn't take anything less. You get all the way down there, you get stuck, you gotta back all the way back out. There's hardly anywhere to turn around. Anyway, that Pine Mountain comes down. I'll hit the East Fork. Up past the Narrows, past Fish Fork, north of Fish Fork. I'm camped way down at the bottom of this. This is Guffey. I believe this is the highest altitude camp in San Gabriel's. That's where I'm supposed to meet somebody. That's where I'm gonna go wait. I just parked my truck here because there's a big area where I can turn around. That over there is Baden Powell. Where it comes down that Y there. Let's see. Yeah, that Y. Right in that area there is the Bighorn Mine. Right in that area there. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can see over the top. Look at that. I can see a lake over there. I wonder what lake that is. Okay, that would have to be probably Pudding Stone, I bet. Or it's called something else now. Yeah, that's probably what that is. You can see what looks to be. Now, there's a look at that lake. Look, That's pudding stone. You can tell by the way that landmass comes out there in the middle lower half. That's where the boat dock and Reynolds are. Pacific Crest Trail. I'm on the Pacific Crest Trail right now. How I know that? Right there, look at that. Pacific Crest. Look at this, you know, a lot of people through the decades have camped right in this area. One of the beautiful rooms with a view while hiking the PCT. Battle Creek. So this trail will go up around. This will come down right by the gate where you turn in. No, it'll come down, hit the 2, and it'll cross the road. It'll be on the other side of the road where you turn in to come to Guffey. The Pacific Crest Trail is then on the other side of the road. It's on the north end. There's a little parking lot right there. And that the Crest Trail stays on the north side until you go down to Baden-Powell. Then the landmass on that side sort of disappears. So it crosses the road, goes back up, goes 41 switchbacks up Baden-Powell, and then on down to Little Jimmy. When it gets to Little Jimmy, it goes down, crosses the road again to the Islip side, and then it combines with the Silver Moccasin, follows the Silver Moccasin all the way down till you get to, oh, I forget the name of the, what is the name of that? There's a little, not a museum, there's a building there and a camp there. On my Silver Moccasin, I camped right at that spot. Myself and Rich from Ohio now. But then it rides and it switches back and forth across the 2 till you get down to Red Box, and then just continues on north. And the Pacific Crest Trail headed this way, headed south this way. It'll go down. It will go around through Guffey, go down back by that Acorn Trail back that way by Big Pines Ranger Station. I believe at that point it's east of Big Pines, I believe, just right in back. And it rides, yes it is, and it rides up above. It was up above it. It rides up above it, and then it veers off to the east, drops back down over a couple ridges, goes down, goes underneath the 15. Where it goes underneath the 15 is right where the for a while you'll be walking along some railroad tracks. It goes underneath the 15, and it'll go in that area where there's the canyon divide that goes in between the McDonald's off of 138 at that dead end where the monument is. It goes from there 16 miles south. You will hit Silverwood Lake. Silverwood Lake, you'll come out, and where you come out, if you stay on the Crest Trail, you'll veer off to the left, and you'll ride the dam side up around Silverwood, and you'll be way up above it. But if you stay to the right and you go down, you can hit the marina. So I've parked over there by McDonald's with my fishing poles and walked the 16 miles to the lake, fished it to the marina, and almost made it back in the same day. Came a couple miles short. I camped in that canyon. Came out the next morning. I have a video on that too. Somewhere. Don't know what it's called. Brave girl. She brought that car down from that road.
It's all about getting to the mine today.
D-PWER stove. Bacon in the outside. Outdoors. Scrambled egg action.
Now I'm unemployed until I get there.
Yummy eggs.
Bacon, eggs. Banana.
Pancake.
Bananas and eggs. That's it.
That's it.
You mash up the banana.
Like baby food.
Mash
So
up the banana like baby
RoboCop.
food. Mix an egg in it, whip it up, and it makes a pancake.
Oh, yeah.
And here's what the pancake looks like. Eggs, bacon, pancake, with some raspberries. Wild edibles. We got them right out there.
If we stick away.
So, how many shafts were there originally?
There was about 6. And I think there's only 1 or 2 that are like open, like where we can actually go inside. So
I was reading the guy that bought this mine, bought it for, don't quote me, but I believe it was $35,000. And they came from back east. Dave also read the same thing as well. I'll check with him the state. I believe it's Missouri. I believe, maybe not, it starts with an M. But they came out here to California, crossing the desert, ran out of water, had to end up killing one of the heifers, one of their dairy cows, and drink the blood just to make it through the desert. He made it out here and set it up, and from here he bought another one in Baldy, I believe, and a third somewhere else. I'll put the names of those down in the details. Actually, I'll put a link down in the details where you can read all about this area. Answer all your questions. Worked it. Now this used to be a wagon train, a wagon car, horse and wagon trail that went all the way down Cabin Flats. Cabin Flats is where the guy lived who had stashed all that gold where everybody's been looking for. He ended up dying on his front porch from natural causes, and grizzlies, mountain lions, or whatever had started feasting on him. He was found, been dead, I think 4 days I read, and he had told somebody prior to that, they asked him, where are you getting all your gold? And he says he doesn't even look for it anymore. He's got enough stashed to last him the rest of his lifetime and beyond. Now he died 4 days later. So that rumor quickly made it, that knowledge quickly made it through El Doradoville, and a bunch of the ones that weren't having much luck panning down river, which at the time, I don't know how they couldn't have had much luck, because nowadays people find flakes every day of the year. Every day. Rarely a panner goes back there and works all day and doesn't find anything. So can you imagine how it was over 100 years ago? They're probably, that nugget's too small. You know, they're probably just finding this stuff like crazy. So, but the ones that wanted to just quickly score came up and started looking for that guy's stash. To this day, it's never been found. That was the size they were finding back then. That's what's buried down here, somewhere between Cabin Flats and Mine Gulch. But with the way the earth shifts and the way the water and the rivers change, it could be anywhere. I doubt it'll ever be found.
So be right back.
Okay, the guy's name was Earl L. Ames, and he had the mine from 1901 to 1905.
Yeah.
Then he ditched this mine, and he bought two on the west side of Baldy. Neither one of us remember reading the names of that one, those two. But you search Earl L. Ames, and you get a lot of Ames home loans and all this stuff. But there is one story about Earl L. Ames. Well, it may have been where they started one time. They didn't. I don't think they got too far. This is not it. You guys gonna come up, continue, or go back down?
Continue up?
Or go back down?
Well, the other side, there's another side with all those trailings over there. You think so, or?
Look at this. We got pieces of remnants from the mining days all over the place. From a barrel right there.
So
Now back over here, there's a can. Look at that.
Oh, this is so cool.
Back over here, there's a can, a big can. I went up there, checked all that, come back down. When I came back down, I found a little trail. Here's some more here, which leads me to believe this is it. This is the area. Now we just gotta go up and down that stuff, finding it. Hopefully. I'm gonna try to find the bighorn. It's right in there. Anyway, we're unsuccessful about finding any of the other openings. Maybe on the way back. But we don't want to waste the day, so we're gonna go down, see further, see if we can see any wildlife, see if we can check out Cabin Flats. Here he is. Here he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Give me a small stick. Here. Okay, hold that. Hold that. Missy wants to hold him.
No, I don't. I'm good.
Oh, there he is.
here he is, Missy.
I'm good.
I'm good. Come on, feel him at least. I totally have control of him. He's not going to get out.
Good snaky snakes. He's like not liking that. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I got hold of him. You know, 1,
Just a tail?
2, 3, 4, 5, 8 rattles. He's shed 8 times.
You're not gonna like
No,
it?
I will not. I will not.
Oh, it's so gross.
Feel it the other way, going down. Neat, huh? Look at the rattle.
Nice. Yeah.
Look at how cool he looked. Let me see my camera. Really not aggressive. He's really not even rattling. Not aggressive at all. Look at him. Nice looking snake, isn't he? Look at that. So Missy held it.
It was creepy and scary.
Snake action. Look at how they climb. They use their body and they push themselves up. Look at that. He pushed himself. Pushed himself up. Look. Wraps around that and pulls. Neat how they get around. Then he gets in there and just camouflages. Got it on video. I got the. You know you're almost back when you get over there and Jesse and Mr. White are going at it again. Breaking Bad, baby. Hey, Jesse! Mr. White!
Watch it. Pay attention to the